How's everybody doing? It's May 16th, about 10:30 I think. 74 degrees out. We're gonna try something a little bit different today, hopefully. What we got here is a 13-foot Gray Falcon crappie pole. It's a 4-section telescopic pole, and as far as the action goes, it says crappie. I mean, that's it right there. And we're going to fish with this little 1/64 of an ounce little hair jig, like a fly. It's like that thing there. Got cars driving up and down the dang road, people on their way to work, I guess. I don't know. Guess they're mad at me for going fishing. I don't know how we're going to do this. We've got a little float we can put on if we need to put a float on. This thing should just sink super slow. I brought some worms with me in case we need to put a little bit of worm on the end of it to get them going. And then of course I couldn't leave home without 6-foot Falcon light action rod, 2000 size Daiwa reel, 4-pound vicious high vis line with a 1/64 of an ounce jig, and our little slab tail. It's a blue ice pearl slab tail, which I'm gonna take that anytime I go fishing. I'm taking a slab tail with me, multiples, because if you ain't getting any bites, those are gonna get them. I took me some allergy medicine. Doesn't seem to be helping me right now. The pollen's up real high, but we're gonna go over here. We're gonna try this out, see how it works. Hopefully we catch some fish. Let's see. I'm gonna go this way and we're gonna do some fishing. Let's go. Okay, here we are. So we're going to get this line unwrapped right here. Open this fishing pole up and see how this works. I have never done this before in my life. My father-in-law gave this to my wife. She was over there visiting them the other day, and he gave this to her. Told her to bring it home with her. Gave her 2 of them. And I haven't got a clue as to how this is going to work. Not a clue. We'll see, won't we? Let's pitch it out there and jig it around, I reckon. But yeah, the eyelets were missing off of the end of these poles that he gave her. So all I've done is just super glued a replacement eyelet just off of, that you would put on any fishing rod. It's not the same type of eyelet that would be on this, but we're gonna see if it happens. I mean, the line's connected on there. We're gonna see if it works. I just don't know. I don't know if I need to be using a float. It'd be different, I think, if we were in bluegill beds, if I could actually see some beds, and you could just put it in them beds, and they wouldn't want it in there. Okay, we've stuck a little red worm on the end of it. Let's see if that makes any difference whatsoever. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Doesn't hurt to try. Oh, there's one right there. Look at him bending that pole. It's a bluegill. Holy mackerel. Now this is kind of fun. This is a little bit fun. I don't know how to do this. I'm just gonna reel it in a little bit telescopic. Just fold it down. That's a long-eared sunfish. That is a thick little fish right there. Come on now, simmer down. Didn't get to take a look at him. That fish was that thick, that little bitty fish. Well, I guess putting the red worm on the end of that. Guess you put a little tippet of worm on there, and they like it. Let's throw it back over there and see. This is different. This is different. Just kind of letting it go to the bottom, and then bring it up off the bottom just a little bit, and just kind of move the rod over and just cover an area. Just let it fall in behind where I'm moving the rod, real slow. I'm gonna put a little float on here. There's one right there. Put that float on there, and I think it's hovering it off the bottom, and one hit it immediately. One hit it immediately. Land sakes. This is something. This is something. On that little bitty hair jig with a little tippet of red worm. I mean, they're little ones, but we'll find some bigger ones. We will find us some. I don't think I mentioned I just put some 6-pound fluorocarbon on here. Some 6-pound Yozuri fluorocarbon. There's another one. Oh, nope, missed him. See if he'll bite it with just that little bit of worm on the end of there. it sit there for a couple seconds, move it a little bit. There's one right there. Another long-eared sunfish. I'll be dagged. They like this fly. I'm calling it a fly. It's a hair jig. I mean, they're feisty little things. We just want some big bluegills. Is what we want. There's one right there. That's a crappie. Well, it is a crappie rod. So it is a crappie rod. Now, if I can get him without him coming off this little jig, because he's barely hooked. This thing's got a little bitty hook in it, little bitty. We got him. That little hook is tough. It holds on to him. Now, set this telephone pole down. That thing is long. So, we caught a crappie on it. Caught us a crappie on it. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, at least he got back to the water. I'm getting worse and worse at getting these fish back in this water before they flop out of my hands. See if we can catch another. Let's see, can we catch another one? That water snake right there. You see him coming up here into these rocks? Come up here, want to know what I'm doing here. What are you doing there, buddy? How you doing? Mind your spot? Mind your spot? He didn't know I was here. I guess I just moved my foot and he said, "What the heck was that? I'm getting out here." There's one right there. Land sakes alive. It works. It's a worker. Wow, look at this fish pulling. Ooh-wee. Come on over here. Come on over here. Well, if I can get a hold of this fishing line. Golly. That's a nice one too. Look at that. Got him hooked right up here in oh, he wasn't even hardly hooked. That's a good little crappie. All right. Golly. the heck ever this pole is called. You find the end of it. It's a Gray Falcon crappie pole, 13 feet long, with a float and a little hair jig. Nothing on the little jig. I didn't put a worm or nothing on it like we did down there earlier. All right, come on, slab tail. Do your stuff. Don't think I got enough line. Well, I know I didn't get enough line on that telescopic pole to get it out any distance. I guess if we were someplace that there were bluegill beds out here in front of us, it'd be different, but for trying, this is probably not the ideal place to try that out. All right, we're gonna try the minnow pearl. See if maybe we're just fishing with the wrong color. See if we're fishing with the wrong color, maybe. There's something hit it right there. It was the crappie thump is what that was. I was just letting it sink. I was going to let her go to the bottom. You got to watch your line, because I seen it go thump. And then I just set the hook. Well, I didn't really set it. I just applied pressure on him. Because you'll miss them if you're waiting to feel them. There'll be that thump in your line, and a lot of times that's it. And you gotta get them. He got that down. He got that down inside his mouth. We didn't lip him. I mean, he wasn't hooked deep or anything. I mean, wasn't anything dangerous as far as hurting him, but he hit it. I mean, this is the best thing to do, is fish cast back into the wind. There's one right there. That's a crappie. I seen him. But if you cast into the wind, even though you can't get out as far, you don't end up with that big bow in your line. All right, come here. Come up here. Come up here. Man, these things are heavy. That's a nice one right there. I'm not sitting this pole down. I'm gonna keep a hold of this fish. We're gonna try to get a look at one. That's a nice one right there. All right, fish. Going back in there. Yeah, that was a good one there. there's one. There's another one right there. This is a male. This one here's a male. He is a... Do you see how black this fish is? Look at that. Alright, now come on now. Now we'll get him. See, he took that in pretty good too. It's up in the top of his mouth. Up in the roof. That's the place to get him. That's the place to get him. It keeps them stuck up. Can't get my pliers in my pocket. That's a male there. Look how black he is. Alright. Going back in. Well, do your thing, whatever it is you're doing. Man alive. I almost went to the creek today and done some wading. Creek wading, that will wear an old guy out, walking in that moving water like that. I'll tell you what, there's a fish right there. I'll tell you what, I don't think it'd be any tougher than trying to walk in this dang riprap. Look at that big old bass following that crappie. Gadzooks. It was a big one. Come on up here, crappie. Man, they are grabbing a hold of these lures, and they are taking them down there. They are taking them down in their mouth. Wasn't hardly hooked at all. They're not great big ones, but they're healthy. They're fish, and they're fighting us. That's what we came for. Let's do it again. See if there's another one out there. Yeah, if you catch one, don't just move on. Keep fishing that area. Just keep fishing it. Make sure that because there could be others there, and if you cast a couple times and don't catch anything and you move on, you could be missing them. You might just have to put it right in. There's one right there. That was that thump. He was up here by the shore, so I don't know if that's a crappie or if that's a bluegill. The way he's pulling, it's probably one of them little pumpkin seeds like that are strip and drag. No, that's a crappie. No, it ain't. What is that? Land sakes alive. I ain't got a clue. You guys are gonna have to tell me what this is. I ain't got a clue what this is. I hope he don't come unstove. I gotta get him. I have no idea what this is. I don't have any idea what this fish is. What the world is that? I know one thing it is, it's hooked. I'm gonna sit this pole down. I ain't got a clue. What is this? Oh golly, I didn't want him hitting on this darn riprap. I'm sure you gotta look at him. What the heck was that? probably lots of people saying, well, you dummy, it's a such and such. I don't have any idea what that was. I have never caught one of those before. Well, that got me excited. What the world was that? Wonder if there's more out there. Let's go see. I don't have a clue what that fish was. I don't know. I don't know what that was. He was up here. There's one right there. He was up here closer to the shore than this one. This one here feels like a crappie to me. The crappies are biting out that way. This one was up closer to the shore. That looks like a bluegill. It is. Well, mercy sakes alive. I don't know. That's dumbfounding. I can't wait to find out what that fish was. I'll be looking that up as soon as I get home. I didn't have a clue what it was. It's not a bad little bluegill. Whew. Golly, that's got me worked up now. That's got me worked up. There's a fish right there. There is a fish right there. Oh, no. Come on, Hope. Oh, he come back after it. He come back and got it. I just let it keep sinking. He come back and got it. He just couldn't stand it. He couldn't stand it. Barely hooked. Barely hooked. Pretty black crappie. Going back in there now. There he goes. Well, we didn't have much luck, but we got to try that rod out. At least I found out I need to put more line on it. Make sure. I don't think I had one of the sections extended out when I put the line on, because I know it was measured down where I wanted it to be, and then got out here and it was 3 feet shorter than what I wanted it to be, if not more. They were scattered. It was tough. Slab-tail jig caught them, but so did that hair jig. That caught a few of them too. But I got grass mowing to do. Got to trim some bushes. And it's getting hot on this old man. So thank y'all for watching. We'll get back out here. We'll get back out here real soon. We're gonna be heading to the creek soon, so watch out for that. But hey, thanks for coming along. Hope you guys had a good time. I had fun. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you much. See you guys later.